In this video, we are going to look at how to use the power rule for logs to expand each expression. Some of them are going to be a little bit tricky, so just bear with me. Okay, let's look at the first one. That one is log with base 2 of x to the power 6. So we are using the power property of logs, and what you can do is take the power, and then you're just going to bring it down to the front of the log. And this is going to be really multiplied. So it's going to be 6 multiplied by the log with base 2 of x. And usually we don't write the multiplication, but we could just write it as 6 log of x. Okay. The next one is similar. This one is natural log of x to the 7. Now, natural log is actually log with base e, but it doesn't matter. The same rules work. So you just take the power, whatever it is, and bring it down to the front. So you're going to have 7 natural log of x. Okay? Now, this next one, that one is a little bit tricky because at first glance, when you look at it, you're like, well, how can I use the power property when there's no power? However, you can actually write 9 as 3 squared. So you have to figure that out. So 9 is really the same as 3 squared. And now you do have that power. So you can take the power and again bring it down to the front of the log. And this is going to become log with base 5 of 3. And the 2 has to be in front of the log as a multiple. Okay, that's what you can do with that one. Okay, the last one is going to be, we're going to actually have to use a couple of properties to simplify this one. So first, I'm going to use the quotient property. So property number 2, where you have a over b, and you can write it as natural log of the numerator minus natural log of the denominator. Okay, then what you need to know is that log with any base of 1 is equal to 0. So this is something that usually drives teachers crazy if students leave like this there. And all you have to do is really, oh, well, I don't know. Can I simplify that? Well, just type ln of 1 and the calculator is going to tell you that's 0. Okay, so yes, that's 0 because a number to the power 0 is 1 and log is the power. Okay, now what about the last term? So this natural log of x to the 9, here you do have a power which you can bring in front of the log, right? And so this is going to become negative. See, this minus is not going to go anywhere. Natural log of 1 turns into 0, yes, but the minus is not going to go anywhere. So 9 is going to be in the front and then natural log of x. And that's it.